Hey guys, Quicksilver here, and this is a recap of our recent war versus Icy River, which itself is a rematch. We faced them in May of 2014. To start things off, we're going to have AMC, who's using a triple lightning spell Dragaloon versus a Town of Late. And he does a good job here of distributing the workload, per se, between his dragons and his loons. He steers his dragons well and steers his loons well. Triple lightning spell right off the bat. Nothing fancy about that. Again, pinches it from outside to in, ensuring that the majority of the drags will funnel inward towards the core and the air defenses. Defensive CC pops, dragon, a little bit of trash, not a big deal. As long as the dragon's outnumbered, it's not a problem. And down it goes. Alright, so no spells here. So it's just a free-for-all. And what he does here, so since all these defenses are down, the loons have nowhere to go. They're going to go from defense to defense and eventually reach this air defense. And as you can see, they make it in the nick of time. And from there, just waiting for drags to finish through the base. Really no point defenses that can take him down. They're two archer towers, but there's enough HP left that they'll hold up fine. Gonna speed it up and just watch him wreck shop. That's it. Very well done, sir. Next, we're gonna have Stardust versus their 24, using a cold-blooded Needle Holo. The Needle is back-end loons, only used a couple of them, less than 10. So started off, he's going to clear a defense in order to do the lure, the CC kill. So a bit of a 2-for-1, a good trade here. And triggers a giant bomb, perfect for a hog attack. Gets the anchor. Pretty clean CC kill. A little worried here for a sec, but luckily the splash doesn't get the witches. So witches are a great counter to CC drags because the drag is going to spend all its time killing skeletons, which are spawning continuously. So drops his golem. This is the cold-blooded part. Luckily the queen came out to play. She wants a piece of the action, and he gave it to her. Brings wall breakers just in case. Always good to have a backup, and brings an extra one. Always bring extra. That'll screw you. You don't. Heroes are in deep, and then he releases his hogs. Does a good job of healing the gaps. This is just an initial heal, just keeps him alive in the beginning. Then he's going to pre-heal nicely over where he thinks there might be giant bombs. And lo and behold, look there. So since they're already healed, not an issue. There's no way for them to die if they're already being healed. Same thing here. There's these voids here, and what could be there? Giant bomb. And what do you know? There it is. Drop some loons, just back end, help with cleanup. He would have been fine without it, but it's a good plan. And it's always advised to drop balloons after the last air defense goes down, but in this case, it worked perfectly. And then it's cleanup time. Game over. Heroes stayed up. Archer Queen kept all her health. Perfect raid. Well done, Dusty. Alright, next we're going to have Berg, again showing how good of a war attacker he is. He really stepped up and took out their number 9. He's our number 22. So this is going to be another cold-blooded Needle Holo. He's going to start off with balloons to clear defenses and eliminate these double bomb threats, as well as grab the lure. So he does 2-for-2 or 2-for-1 trades on everything, which is pretty fair considering the amount of point defenses and air defenses. Gets the lure pretty easy, only takes a second for everything to come out. Some nice anchor points courteously provided. Not recommended, guys, but might as well exploit it if they've got it. A little more complicated CC kill. He's using wizards, just distributed, and then dropping barbs as distraction. Kind of like using a witch, just manually. So down goes the golem. That's why he didn't use 2-on-2 in his clan castle. Archer Queen aggroes everything else, and nice jump spell. So right away you'll notice takes out one giant bomb, and what's next to it? It's another one. So queen's down, one double bomb is taken care of, and on goes the attack. So two-finger deploy, and then the remainder spread at the top. So these hogs are going to go from east to west through the base, generally at once, so you can get these nice overlapping heals. Look at that. Look how many defenses he's able to cover with one heal, especially here. I mean, there's what, 7 defenses covered? Pretty incredible. Good job planning ahead with those, and the last one just goes down for good measure. It's game over at this point anyway, but very well done. And you can see they didn't even touch these double bombs. It's game over. Nice job, showing how it's done. And as an extra bonus, I'm going to go over a Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 9 attack from JD versus their 6. So, fairly difficult. This is their top Town Hall 9, so difficult base to attack. Archer Queen, not too much of a threat, but level 10. Heck, she's got 200 DPS, so it's like having another air defense. So he's going to do a go. It's mainly a go wipe, but he's going to employ loons on the lure and on the back end. So the goal of this is to, as you can see, the clan castle is protected inside of defenses, so you have to clear defenses to get the lure. So drops 4 loons to clear those 2 archer towers and give his hogs that he's going to use to lure some security. So they ignore walls, of course, and then they go. He gets both a cannon and a mortar with a couple of hogs and a complete lure, which is very efficient. So anchor point down here, which he cleared with loons as well. You always want to clear some space for you, otherwise your CC kill can completely go to shit. They all bunch up nicely thanks to some archers, and that's it. So now he's going to launch the attack using 2 golems. Drops this golem, first one next to the cannon, and then drops another one here, which of course goes to the cannon, but it's going to draw the fire from the Tesla, which is perfect anyway. So now both the golems are going to work their way in. As you can see, these witches are going to continue along the side, which is fine. They'll turn in, take care of the king. But that means that the P.E.K.K.A.s have nowhere to go but in the core. And lots of good pathing for them to just go in and mess stuff up in the core. So double bomb, not a big deal. When you have these high health troops, they don't care about bombs. It makes no difference. So stuff's going to wander around, but a very nicely placed jump spell here, because he gets access to 4 compartments, and that's going to last for a minute. Or actually, sorry, 40 seconds, level 2. But still, it's an incredibly long time for the duration of the raid. Good free spell here. Gets the Archer Queen, Expo, Tesla, air defense, not a big deal. Hasn't used any air here, but that's always handy. So now that last air defense goes down, he's going to place down some Doom Loons, and those are going to free up all these defenses, which would have otherwise be shooting at these stupid P.E.K.K.A.s that love to attack anything. They don't, don't defend themselves in any way, shape, or form. So last defense goes down, and this base is gutted. It's just done. Simple cleanup. Got lots of troops left, plenty of time. So that's another 3-star for the cause. All in all, a very great war. A little tight at times, but we pulled it together. So I will catch you guys next time. Take it easy.